Welcome to Private Banking Advisory. Today I want to make a short comment about the cryptocurrency market. You may have noticed that prices in all the cryptocurrencies led by Bitcoin have been more or less in free fall during the past few days. Now, I was always very skeptical and didn't believe in the crypto story. The story was basically that people would gain financial freedom by investing in currencies that are not under the control of central banks or politicians, that you could move around the money without leaving any trail and basically maybe even avoid taxes that way. First of all, this was always a false promise. Cryptocurrencies are located in computers, and all the computers can be tracked and analyzed by law enforcement agencies. So basically, a cryptocurrency is never anonymous. It can be disguised by clever means, and a lot of criminal agents all over the world have been successful in avoiding detection. But that was more because the regulatory authorities were on a slow learning curve and had to catch up with the bad boys. Now, as an investment, cryptocurrencies may have been successful up to a certain point, but that all depended on how many people the Ponzi scheme could draw into its orbit. Continuous propaganda, fear of losing out, and a general hysteria of investment markets that were at fever pitch due to the relentless creation of money supply by all the central banks. This was behind the whole hype. And the hype lasted for quite a while, but it always was a hype. Nobody really could explain why what is in effect a chain letter should suddenly be worth tens of thousands of dollars. So basically, the other problem is that nobody really understood how these cryptocurrencies are working. 99.9% of all the participants in the markets, including even seasoned investment professionals, would not be able to explain to a layman how the technology behind cryptocurrencies works. To some extent, this was on purpose created so that a certain mystique was surrounding these currencies. But it all has to come to an end. When the last buyer has been satisfied and there are more sellers than buyers, the whole house of cards will collapse. And as Warren Buffett famously recently said, he wouldn't even pay $25 for all the cryptocurrencies in the world. So stay away, don't bottom fish. There is opportunity to come in regular investments. Interest rates are going much higher, stocks are going to fall much lower, and you will get much better value in the traditional investments that offer you security as well.